So first off, we are going to take the measurement of what you have around the waist circumference. You check what you have around the waist circumference. If you want me to drop a video of how I cut this trouser, you drop it in the comment section. So mine is 50. That's the round waist measurement of this is 50. So I've gone ahead to cut out my band, and this is 50 plus 1 inch sewing allowance. So you cut out 50 and 1 inch sewing allowance. That's whatever you have on your waist circumference, you cut it out and you add 1 inch allowance. So mine is 51. Then you go ahead and measure out the wideness. Mine is 5 inches. I used 5 inches, so when I fold it, it will be 2.5. You get it? Okay, so we'll go ahead to join our band. Listen carefully, and let me show you how you're going to join it. Place your both bands like so. You see them? Then I'm going to go in by quarter, or let's say half an inch, and I'll back stitch, and then I'll leave a 1 inch space, and then I'll sew all through. I hope you can understand this. I sew half inch and I back stitched, and I gave a space of 1 inch. I gave a gap of 1 inch, and then I stitched all through down. So I'm going to go and sew it and come back and show you. So I've stitched it down, can you see? So I stitched from here to here, and then I left 1 inch space, and then I continued all the way down. So now I'm going to turn it over to the right side. As you're turning it over, you're folding it into 2. Then that's when you get your 2.5. Remember, it's 5 inches I have here, so I'm folding it into 2 to get my 2.5. So after doing that, this is what I have. Don't forget that here is the center. Here is the center. See that 1 inch space that I left is open here for the drawstring. So I'm going to go ahead and pin it around the waistline. You can see what I'm doing. From the center, that is where you have your drawstring, you go ahead and pin it around the waistline. That's what I want to do now. So I've gone ahead to stitch around the waistline. Now you get your elastic. Remember that the round circumference of my waistline was 50, so I'm going to get half of 50, that is 25, and I'll add ½ inch allowance for sewing. And we'll go ahead and feed it into the band. Go ahead and feed it into the band. So I'm done feeding it into the waistband. Now we are going to stitch down the elastic. Is either you top stitch or you do it like this. So I'll stitch it back and come. So I'm done feeding the elastic into the waistband. Can you see? So next up, I'm going to top stitch on the elastic. So I'm going to make 2 lines. 1 on top, 1/2 inch from here to here. I'll make a line, and then from the bottom of the band, I'm going to make another 1/2 inch line. Note that as you're making it, you're dragging it. If you're stitching it, you're dragging it. If you're stitching it, you're dragging it. This is time to drag. I'll do it and come back and show you. If you want me to show you where I'm dragging it on the machine, drop it in the comment section. Hey my love, so after dragging, this is what we have. After dragging it, this is what we have.